Hello, Beatrice. It's Avery. Thank you for your time yesterday. I was really nervous since it was our first meeting, but you welcomed me warmly and I felt so relieved. I look forward to getting to know you better.
Oh, Avery. Sending a thank you message so soon? You're quite thoughtful. But do you really think everything went well?
Huh? Was there something wrong with my greeting yesterday? We tried to express our feelings as best as we could.
That's not what I mean, Avery. Manners aren't just about saying hello.
Oh.
I noticed some things about your behavior. Well, you're not married yet, so I suppose it's understandable. But once you're married, you can't afford to be so naive.
Okay. I'm sorry if I did something inappropriate. Please let me know and I'll be more careful next time.
Oh dear. Apologizing so quickly shows you're still quite inexperienced. Well, I was like that when I was young too, but you'll need to toughen up. Your behavior could embarrass Mark, you know?
Yes, I'll be more mindful from now on. I'm relieved to have your guidance, Beatrice.
Well, if you're saying that, maybe I can have some expectations. But just so you know, things are going to get tougher. Don't think I'll always be so gentle with you.
Of course. I'll do my best to meet your expectations.
Well, we'll see how much you can actually do. But you need to become a proper wife for Mark. And are you sure you can handle the household chores? You didn't exactly seem like you were good at them.
I'm still learning, but I'm determined to do my best. I'd love to learn from your experience, so I'd appreciate any advice you can give me.
Oh, really? Well, if you're saying that, I might help you a little, but you'll need to follow my way of doing things. Young people these days like to do everything their own way, but that doesn't suit this household.
Yes, of course. I'll make sure to learn your way thoroughly.
That's the right attitude. Mark needs a dependable wife, so you need to be more aware of your responsibilities.
Yes, I'll work even harder to become a good wife. With your support, I'll strive to improve.
Hearing that gives me some reassurance. But remember, I'll be watching you even more closely from now on, so be prepared.
Absolutely, I totally get it. And I'll keep pushing myself to improve. I appreciate your help.
Avery, is now a good time for a WhatsApp chat? There's something I need to talk about. Well, you're always free, so it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Hello, Beatrice. What is it that you'd like to discuss?
Still so quick to reply, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Just because you're a housewife, do you think you can just relax at home? Are you just sitting around all day not doing anything? Do you really believe you can fulfill your role as Mark's wife living such a lazy life? I find that hard to believe. I can't imagine someone like you properly managing a household.
Oh no, Beatrice. You don't need to worry about that. It's true that I'm home a lot, but I'm handling the household chores and working together with my husband. So please rest assured.
Well, you can think whatever you want, but that doesn't matter to me. What's really important is whether you're fulfilling your role as Mark's wife. And that I doubt. You say you're doing the chores, but are you really doing them properly? You're probably just cutting corners, aren't you? It's meaningless if you're the only one satisfied.
That's not the case at all, Beatrice. I'm putting in the effort, and lately, my husband has been helping out with the chores as well, which has been a great help. We're building our home together, supporting each other as a couple. I have no intention of causing you any concern.
What? Hold on a minute, Avery. What did you just say? Mark is helping with the chores? Can you explain exactly what you mean by that?
Oh, yes. Lately, on his days off, he's been helping with the bathroom and toilet cleaning. He says, I'll take care of it, so I've just been letting him do it. Of course, I only ask him when he's not overextending himself.
What? Unbelievable! Letting Mark, who works so hard every day, do such things? What's wrong with you? Do you even realize your role as Mark's wife? A husband helping with chores is something that should never happen. Do you understand that?
Well, it's not like I'm forcing him to do it. He's doing it on his own initiative. But is it really wrong? I believe that helping each other as a couple is important.
That's not the point, is it? You're a housewife, so you should be doing all the housework yourself. What are you thinking, relying on Mark? The most important thing you need to do to protect your household is to handle the chores properly. That's your responsibility as a housewife.
Wait a minute, Beatrice. You keep calling me a housewife, but I do work, you know. It's part-time, but I have a job. I'm balancing both protecting our home and taking a responsibility for working outside.
Oh, that's right. But isn't that just a part-time job at a grocery store? Does that even count as real work? Can you really say you're working just because you're ringing up groceries? You need to think more about what it truly means to protect your household.
Even if you say that, I work full-time and handle the housework too. Today just happened to be a day off, but usually I'm quite busy. Even so, you still can't understand, Beatrice.
All right. That's enough. I don't want to hear any excuses. Whether you're a housewife or working part-time, you still lack awareness as my son's wife. Be harder on yourself and meet my expectations. If you can't do that, you know what Mark will think, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Kids these days think that just apologizing makes everything okay. Talking to you really gets on my nerves.
That wasn't my intention.
Stop back-talking. Whether you intended it or not doesn't matter. If I feel that way, then that's how it is, got it?
I'm sorry.
Honestly, why did Mark marry a woman like you? If it was a match, I could have found him someone much better.
I'll make sure not to trouble you, Beatrice. I'm sorry for being so inadequate.
Well, at least you got that right. That's right. You really are just useless. If there's any problem, I'll make sure to have you divorced right away, okay?
Yes.
Well, whatever. Talking to you is just a waste of time anyway. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Okay.
Avery? You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
Huh?
Don't me. What a nasty personality. Keeping something important like this from me?
Beatrice, what's going on? Why are you so upset?
What's going on? How could you say such a thing? You kept something from me, didn't you?
Wait, please. What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I heard you're going on a trip with Mark at the end of the month. You didn't tell me anything. How could you hide something so important? Don't tell me you thought something bad would happen if I found out.
No, it's nothing like that. Oh, are you talking about our honeymoon? Beatrice, I swear I wasn't intentionally keeping it from you. He said he would tell you himself, so I thought there was no need for me to bring it up.
That's right, the honeymoon. How could you go ahead and make all the preparations without saying a word to me? Did you think it would be troublesome if I found out? Unbelievable. I know you love Mark, but treating me, your mother-in-law, like an outsider is something I can't tolerate.
I never thought that at all. I had no intention of hiding anything from you. And if you had asked, I would have told you. It's just a misunderstanding.
Oh, there you go again with your excuses. What do you even think of me? Do you think you're so important just because you're Mark's wife? Let me remind you, I'm Mark's mother. That means I'm the most important and you're second. Make sure you understand that.
Yes, Beatrice, you're absolutely right. But I really have no intention of keeping anything from you. It's truly a misunderstanding, Beatrice.
Oh my God! Well, fine. I won't say anything more, but let me make one thing clear.
Beatrice, what exactly are you trying to say?
You're going to take me along on your honeymoon, right? Of course you must think that's only natural.
What? Wait, on the honeymoon? Beatrice, that's a bit...
Of course! I'm your mother-in-law, so it's only natural that I join you on your honeymoon, don't you think? Why are you so surprised? As if it's something strange.
Wait, I don't think this is right. A honeymoon is meant for just the couple and having you come along. Honestly, it would be quite unusual by any standard.
What? What kind of attitude is that? Are you trying to say you don't want me to come?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just that I've never heard of a mother-in-law joining her son's honeymoon. It's really not normal for you to come along.
So what? Just because you've never heard of it, how does it make it a problem? Common sense isn't always right, you know?
No, that's not what I mean.
If you feel like I'm a burden, I won't force myself to go. But don't you think it's rude to reject such a request from your mother-in-law?
Well, I really don't know what to say. This is our honeymoon and it's not something I can decide on my own.
Oh, so that means you're fine with it, right?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that since this is our honeymoon, I was hoping it could be just the two of us.
So I just need to ask Mark then.
Wait, Beatrice.
Then it's settled. Mark is kind. And if I just happen to join you, it'll be fine. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and Avery, just so you know, you'll be in the way, okay? When we get there, I want to go sightseeing with Mark, so you better stay out of the way.
Wait, hold on a minute. This is supposed to be our honeymoon.
Well, that doesn't matter to me. I just want to go out with Mark. You're the one who's in the way, Avery.
Even if you say that.
Oh, and by the way, don't tell Mark about this. I want to surprise him when we get there.
No, but keeping something like this a secret is impossible.
You just keep quiet and behave yourself, got it?
Got it.
Good. Then I'll see you at the end of the month. Avery, I've been calling you several times. What are you doing? Answer the phone. Avery, where are you? Where should I go to meet you?
Beatrice, did you really come here? To St. Louis? Are you serious? Do you actually think we're there?
What do you mean? Of course. I came all the way here to surprise you by joining your honeymoon. Don't be so shocked. So, where are you? I'm already in St. Louis, but what should I do next?
Are you really there?
Yes, I'm in St. Louis right now. So, can you tell me where you are? I'm looking forward to seeing Mark. It's so hot here. I can't even walk anymore. Could you come pick me up? My legs are so tired, it's really tough.
Well, Beatrice, that's not going to work. You were asking me where we are, but we're not in a position to come pick you up.
What are you talking about? You're in St. Louis, aren't you? Don't make me say it again. Just come pick me up right now.
No, we're in St. Paul. We're not in St. Louis.
What? St. Paul?
Yes, that's right. We're in St. Paul for our honeymoon, a place we've wanted to visit for a while.
What? But Mark told me over the phone that you were going to St. Louis for your honeymoon. I'm sure he said that.
Well, could it have been a misunderstanding? Over the phone, it's possible you mixed up St. Louis and St. Paul.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Are you really in St. Paul right now?
Yes, Beatrice. So we're quite far from St. Louis.
What's so funny? This isn't funny. I came all the way here and now I'm telling you to come pick me up right now. I can't just be left alone in a place like this.
No, that's not possible, Beatrice. We're in the middle of our honeymoon.
That doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm more important. Oh, I got it. Tell Mark. I'm sure he'll come get me.
Beatrice, I was really struggling with how to tell you, but there's something I absolutely have to say.
What is it?
Actually, Mark told me that he would never go pick you up. That's his true feelings.
Huh? What did you say? Mark would never say something like that. That kind and gentle Mark would never abandon me like that.
No, it's really true. He's very angry. He said that your insistence on joining our honeymoon trip and your attitude toward me are the problems.
Huh? Why is he talking like that? I was always treating you normally in front of Mark. So why do I have to be treated this way?
I'm sorry. To clarify what was going on, I pulled up our chats on WhatsApp to show him. And because of that, he got to see a side of you he never knew before.
What? Wait a minute. Is this a joke?
It's not a joke, it's real. He was surprised too. He couldn't believe that you were being so strict and cold toward me.
Wait a minute. I was just trying to help you become a good wife. Why should that be called bullying?
He said he doesn't want to communicate with you anymore. So he asked that you refrain from contacting him by WhatsApp or phone from now on. Could you please respect his feelings?
There's no way Mark would say that. He would never tell me something like this. You must have manipulated him into treating me this way.
If you think that, you can check with him yourself. But I doubt he'll respond to your text or pick up the phone.
No way. Avery, please, tell Mark to answer the phone. I can't bear being ignored any longer.
I'm sorry, but it seems he has no intention of talking. It's our honeymoon after all, and we'd like to enjoy this time together, so I'll be going now.
Wait, this conversation isn't over. I'm not satisfied yet, so don't go anywhere.
Well then, Beatrice, we'll reach out to you when he's ready to talk again. Until then, take care. Goodbye, and please take care of yourself. We hope you have a safe trip back home. Even after our honeymoon ended, Beatrice continued to try to contact us. But since my husband never responded, she eventually gave up, and one day, the messages just stopped. It seems she sought sympathy from those around her, but after continuously speaking ill of us, people began to distance themselves from her. In the end, Beatrice became isolated, and I've heard she now lives quietly on her own. With the distance now between us and Beatrice, we can finally live in peace and truly enjoy our time together. As we begin our married life, we're committed to facing the future together, supporting each other every step of the way.
Zoe.
Good morning, Eleanor. What is it? It's early in the morning.
Can you come over to my house now?
What? Now?
Yes, right now.
I'm sorry, I have work.
Which is more important, me or work?
That depends on the reason.
You should have answered, yes, you. You should have been more thoughtful. Anyway, come here right now.
It's too sudden. If it's not urgent, I can come by after work.
Huh? I told you to come right now.
I wish it was tomorrow. I have my monthly planning meeting today, so I can't take a day off.
Oh, that means your work is more important than me.
No, it's not like that. By the way, why do you want me to come?
Never mind. You're not coming anyway, right? Then it's useless to tell you.
Oh.
Every second you say work, work, work. How important is work to you? Are you fulfilling your duty as a housewife?
I don't do anything special, but I do the usual household chores like cooking, laundry, and cleaning. It's not like I'm always busy, so...
And? What's for dinner today?
My husband doesn't need dinner today, so I haven't really thought about it yet. Since it's just me, I thought I'd have leftovers from the fridge.
You don't cook much, even if my son was there, huh? You always make excuses.
That's not true.
If you can't handle the housework, quit your job. You married my son. You should put him first. Even me, after our son was born, I've lived my whole life devoting myself to him and my husband.
Yes, I respect you, Eleanor, but my situation is different from yours.
What's the difference? If I can do it, why can't you? You always make excuses like that.
I'm sorry.
If there's a reason you can't do it, it's because of your job. Why don't you just quit?
For now, it doesn't interfere with my work as a housewife. So, I'll think about it when it becomes too much for me.
Damn, you don't listen to my advice at all. You think I'm stupid?
That's not true. I told you I respect you.
Enough. I'm going to be even more irritable when I see you, so you don't have to come here today. Work as you want.
Eleanor, you don't have to say it like that.
Zoe.
Good morning, Eleanor.
Hey, you have to come to our house today.
Okay, I'll come over after work.
What are you talking about? Come over right now.
I'm sorry, but I have to go to work.
Work again? You always say work, work, work. Why can't you listen to your mother-in-law?
I'm not saying I won't go. I'll be there after work.
I am telling you to come now. You don't have a meeting today, do you?
No, but...
The light bulb in the kitchen is out, and I need you to replace it.
Oh, is that it?
What do you mean? You want me to cook in the dark?
No, that's not what I...
Then what? You want me to replace it by myself? What are you going to do if I get injured by making an old person do that kind of work? My health is more important than your work.
Well, I agree.
After work is too late. It'll get dark. You have to come now.
Fine. I'll take a half day off and visit you.
Come right away. Oh, and before you come, get the light bulb.
You don't have light bulbs?
No, we don't.
The stores aren't open at this hour.
It's your duty as a wife to find and buy it. Your mother-in-law is in trouble, so do something about it. Can't you even understand that? I'm so sick of you.
Fine.
Anyway, please come here as soon as possible.
Good evening, Eleanor. Are you busy now?
What? I don't have time for you.
Just a little. Did you come to my house today?
Yes, I did. What's with that empty fridge? That will affect my son's health, so I restocked it with some food.
Thank you. I was so surprised to see the food. It seems like you folded the laundry too. Thank you.
If you leave them without folding, the clothes will get wrinkled, right? I want my son to wear clothes nicely. I mean, Zoe.
Yes?
You only washed your own clothes and never my son's. Don't tell me you treat them like dirt and wash them separately. If you did, I'll make you break up with him immediately.
I won't do that. My husband was out of town, so there was nothing to wash. I wouldn't do something so mean.
Well, good then. He's a hard-working boy. He was probably on a business trip or something. Poor thing, working hard every day.
No, it's not that.
More importantly, Zoe,
Yes?
I got a call from my son.
What?
He said you didn't give him any allowance.
Huh? That's not true. Rather, I gave him more allowance than the average worker.
Then why is he asking me for money?
He called you?
Yes. He said his wife didn't give him a penny, so he can't go for a drink with his business partners.
No.
My son, who works as a salesman, doesn't have a penny. You're not ashamed to be his wife?
That can't be true. He doesn't have any money?
Why are you working, Zoe?
It's so that we can be financially comfortable.
Right? Then give my son what he needs. This time, I transferred the money to his account.
You did that?
Of course. His wife doesn't even give him allowance, and I don't know if she cooks him dinner. She separates the clothes. How can I not feel sorry for a son like that? If he's in trouble, I'd want to help him.
Eleanor, what makes you say that? I have no idea of any of this.
You're a terrible liar. Why do you think I went to your house today? I know what's going on when I see your house. You're such a bad wife. I shouldn't have let you marry him.
Eleanor, next time you come to my house, will you please call me before you come? I don't like it when you come in without permission and say whatever you want.
How insane. I am his mother. What's wrong with me going to my son's house? Besides, you gave me the key.
I gave you the key to keep in case of emergency. I didn't give it to you to spy on us.
Spy on you? How dare you be so rude to your mother-in-law? You're really insane. Just don't make my son unhappy, okay? Hey Zoe, reply to me right away.
Yes, Eleanor?
My son called me again and said you haven't given him allowance again. What's going on? I told you, my son is a salesman, so you need to let him have some money.
I've never received any allowance from him since we got married. Only the rent is deducted from his account.
What do you mean?
I've asked him many times, but he says he wants to use the money he earns by himself. So all other bills and living expenses are paid from my income. That's why I can't quit my job even if I want to.
That's natural.
What?
It's natural to spend the money you earn for yourself.
Huh? When you get married, aren't you supposed to cooperate with each other financially?
What are you talking about? It is the wife's role to give money to her husband when he needs it. Isn't that why you keep working?
I don't understand what you are saying. You told me to quit my job.
That's because I didn't think you were capable of managing the housework.
If I did that, we wouldn't be able to save any money. I want to have children. I want to build my own house. I want to travel. That's why I've been patient all these years.
No choice. If you're going to say that, why don't you work more?
Huh? You tell me to quit my job. Now you tell me to work harder. What's up with you?
Hey, why are you talking so cheekily to your mother-in-law? Are you against me?
Because what you are saying is so unreasonable. What did I get married for? I feel like a slave.
Slave? You... Fine. If you insist that much, I don't want a wife like you. I want you to divorce my son right now.
What? Are you sure?
Huh?
I would love to. I've been waiting for your permission.
Huh?
Actually, my husband hasn't been home for over a month.
He hasn't been home?
That's why I didn't have to make meals for him, and there was no laundry from him.
What do you mean?
My husband suddenly stopped coming home, and I couldn't get in touch with him. I didn't know what to do, so I had a detective agency look into him. Then, I found out that he was having an affair.
What? Affair?
Yes, I have the photos as proof, so I'll send them to you.
This is...
It's your son, talking happily and walking arm in arm with an unknown woman. And you can see them going into a hotel.
Maybe it's because you're not attractive enough.
Perhaps. That's why I'm willing to divorce him. He never paid any expenses, and I have no intention of living any longer with a man who is cheating on me.
Wait a minute. But he doesn't know anything about this, right? I think we should have a talk. Wouldn't that be better?
No. It's enough that you gave me the permission. Besides, I've already finished talking to the lawyer.
Huh?
I couldn't reach my husband, so I sent the proof of the affair and the divorce documents to his company. Then, I got a message saying that the paperwork is done. I haven't heard from him since then.
You did that without asking me? What do you think you're doing?
But you wanted us to get divorced, right?
That's...
Then you got what you want. That's good for you, isn't it? I also got what I wanted, so it's good for me too.
I guess...
See? I'm so relieved that you gave me permission. I'm leaving this house tomorrow. Thank you for everything.
Zoe? It's me. Do you recognize me?
Oh, ex-mother-in-law? It's been a while. How can I help you?
Well, I have a favor.
What? A favor? I'm a stranger now, so I don't think there's anything you need from me.
Actually, I need to borrow some money.
Huh? Why should I lend money to an ex-mother-in-law?
You know, there is no one else I can ask.
If you want to borrow money, please use a financial institution. I have no obligation to lend you money, so...
I can't use financial institutions anymore.
Why is that?
Actually, I'm already borrowing money from them to pay off my son's debt.
What? Why?
Well, back then, he was having an affair with a girl from a strip club.
Oh, that's right.
You knew?
Yes, because I had a detective check it out.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you didn't ask, and I thought you might have guessed, seeing as how fancy she dressed.
If you had told me, none of this would have happened.
Don't blame me. I don't care who your son goes out with. It's none of my business.
Every day, he went to the strip club and paid for brand name goods for girls. And if he didn't have enough money, he'd beg me for it.
Wouldn't it have been better if you hadn't given him the money?
Because I felt sorry for him. He always had a desperate face.
Oh.
And then I realized that our savings had run out. So I had to borrow money from financial institutions and give it to my son. But I've hit my limit with repayments and I couldn't keep up.
I'm sure that would happen.
So please, Zoe, please lend me money. I don't mean the whole amount, just a little, please.
I am afraid I have to decline. I do not have any money to lend you.
Why not? You and I were a family before. You could at least help me.
That was 5 years ago. I have no reason to help you. I'm sorry, but you'll have to find someone else.
No, you're terrible, Zoe.
Excuse me? Why am I terrible? It's your son who's terrible. He didn't even give his ex-wife living expenses. And after all that, he didn't go home at all. He had an affair and divorced me. He is a scumbag.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
If you feel sorry, please don't get me involved anymore.
But that's not what this is about. I'm in trouble now.
Then why don't you talk to your son who caused the problem? That's the way it has to be, isn't it? Asking me for help is not right.
My son went away with a girl. I can't reach him.
What? What a piece of trash.
So please, Zoe, help me.
I don't want to.
If you want, you can marry him again. Then you can be his wife, right? Let's work together and pay the debts.
Are you serious? This is beyond insane. The reason this happened in the first place is because you spoiled your son. You just followed him and gave money, even though you had to put yourself in debt. This is because you let him live his life as he wanted. Do something about it yourself. Don't involve me in this.
No, you won't help me?
No, I've already remarried and have children.
What?
Because it's already been 5 years since we got divorced. Why should it be a surprise?
Why did you remarry?
Because I have the right to be happy. I was heartbroken after my divorce, but this man encouraged me and made me look forward to the future. He's my current husband. I was so traumatized by the marriage to your son, and I was hesitant to remarry. But my husband waited for a long time until I changed my mind. So please, don't get involved with me again.
Wait a minute. Why would you remarry without permission? Why don't you just divorce that person and come back again?
Huh? How selfish can you be? I have children.
You see? Why don't you have your husband take them?
What are you saying? A child is not a thing. No matter what happens, my husband and I will raise them together.
Then you won't help me?
Of course not.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to pay off my debt?
I don't know. Sell your house or go bankrupt, or find your son and make him pay. There are so many ways.
I'm asking you because I can't.
That's enough. I don't have time for crazy people like you. Don't ever get involved with me again.
Don't say that and help me, please.
I can't. If you get involved with me anymore, I'll call the police.
Please help me.
You're persistent. I will block all of your texts and phone calls. Well then, please struggle for your beloved son.
Oh, Zoe, wait.
After that, it seems like Eleanor sold the house. She is now all alone and not having a place to live. She rented a small, old apartment and lives a lonely life. A crazy son and a crazy mother. Maybe it was only natural. The other day, I was shopping at a supermarket near my office on my way back home, and I happened to see her. She has changed a lot. She was working at a supermarket. Her face was thinner, her body had become smaller, and her hair had turned completely white. I could tell how hard she had worked after that. I didn't speak to her though. Seeing her like that, I realized that I had to raise my own children well. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to her for reminding me of the importance of raising a child.
Cynthia, do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to talk about.
What is it now? Have you done something rude again? You always surprise me.
No, it's about what you said the other day. I wanted to ask you for more details.
Oh, is it that important? I'm busy. Make it quick. I don't want to waste my time.
Actually, it's about the family gathering you mentioned the other day. I'd like to know the details. I'd also like to join if possible.
Oh, that. But it doesn't concern you. You have no right to join our family gatherings. You are completely different from us.
Please, as Andrew's wife, I think it's normal to participate as a family member.
I've never thought of you as part of the family. It's embarrassing to have someone like you in our family. I can't understand it at all.
I see. But I married Andrew, and I want to be recognized as part of the family. I want to fulfill my responsibilities as a family member.
You're just a farmer's daughter. There's no way you can be recognized as family. You would only disgrace our family's dignity. It would tarnish our traditions.
Wait, does that mean you won't accept me no matter what? Then, what should I do to be accepted?
Yes, I am always right. You are not suitable for our family. Nothing you do will change that.
Then, what can I do to be accepted by you? If there's any way, please tell me.
There's no such way. Your very existence is unpleasant. So, just leave. Disappear from our sight.
Cynthia, that's too harsh. I've been doing my best, but is it still not enough?
I'm just being honest. Having someone like you in our family lowers our prestige. Please understand that. I have no intention of accepting you.
I understand, but I'm determined to live my life with Andrew. Please at least understand that.
Well, do as you please. Listen, how many types of food do you poor people know? Do you know French cuisine?
Of course I do.
Oh, really? Then what about Chinese food?
You're completely mocking me, aren't you?
I'm not mocking you at all. Do you know sushi?
It's rice seasoned with vinegar topped with seafood, right?
You might know it, but you probably haven't eaten it, have you?
I have.
Since you grew up poor, you're probably talking about cheap sushi sold in supermarkets, right?
Cynthia, I grew up in a normal household. We weren't particularly wealthy, but my parents showered me with love. We valued our family bonds. I've eaten normal sushi, and I've been to proper restaurants. I know how to enjoy food. So please stop treating my family as poor. I can't stand having my family insulted. My family has pride, too.
We're on completely different levels. Our family is so distinguished that we have distant royal relatives. We have history and tradition. Our family is special. My husband is successful enough to run a company, and Andrew will take over someday. Our family is looking toward the future. Your ancestors were just farmers, right? They have no history, just ordinary people. They're different from us.
With all due respect, aren't you, as someone who married into the family, originally in the same position as me?
I expected you to say that. But let me tell you, I too am a descendant of nobility. My family has a special lineage.
Well, that's quite a surprise. Then, I should treat you with more respect, shouldn't I? As a descendant of nobility, you must have pride.
Our family has been carried on with noble blood. It's unthinkable that a peasant like you would stain it. The purity of our lineage would be tarnished.
That's quite a statement, but I love Andrew. I believe that love transcends family background.
I see. It's like a dirty mutt mixing in with a pack of purebred dogs, isn't it?
I think mutts are cute too. You can't judge everything by appearance. With love and care, even a mutt can become wonderful.
Of course, a mutt would defend another mutt. That's your limit. Your thinking is too naive.
Why did you approve of our marriage then? It's been 2 years since we got married, and now you're saying this?
Andrew insisted he wouldn't take over if we didn't approve. We had no choice for the sake of the family. It was a decision I made after much deliberation.
Is that so? I didn't know that. If that's the case, I should have tried harder.
We can't afford to let the lineage end with Andrew. That's why we initially approved. But you'll have to divorce soon. It's necessary for our family's sake.
So, that was the plan. I had a feeling, but hearing it still shocks me. But I won't give up.
We are currently looking for a suitable wife from a good bloodline. I have no expectations from you.
I don't want to divorce. I want to live happily with Andrew.
There you go, showing your true colors.
What? What do you mean by true colors?
You're realizing our prestigious bloodline and now don't want to divorce. That's why you're desperately clinging on. I see right through your intentions.
No, I didn't marry for family background. I married Andrew because I love him. I believe love is everything.
For us, it's a huge problem. Your very existence is an issue for our family. Imagine a bucket of water. What happens if you add mud to it?
It turns brown and murky, but that's not everything. Even mud can be purified with some effort.
You understand, don't you? That's exactly it. You're the one muddying our family. You're putting mud in our lineage.
I'm the mud? I never thought you'd say something like that. I can't understand your perspective.
Just thinking about it, it's interesting how someone like you, who might see themselves as mud, ended up marrying into our family, right? Don't forget that.
You're not taking back the mud comment, are you?
So, I'll treat you to some high-end sushi, as a gesture of my feelings. Enjoy it a little.
The word last bothers me. Is Andrew coming too? Or is it just me? I don't understand your intention.
Just you. Don't tell Andrew.
Is that okay?
We were planning to go with 5 relatives. You can join us.
Thank you.
Let's talk leisurely there.
Understood.
Sorry about that. It seems there was a mix-up. Maybe the restaurant thought you weren't suitable. I can't stop laughing.
But the chef said we can add one more person.
You're not family. You're livestock.
You told them the wife is not family, she's livestock, didn't you?
Can you imagine nobles and peasants dining together? Sushi is too good for you, so go eat some weeds.
That's terrible.
The relatives were all laughing hysterically. Your face, coming here and not being able to eat sushi, looking so down as you left, was more entertaining than any TV show. It was like watching a comedy program. We really enjoyed seeing your pathetic state.
Then why did you invite me? I took the subway to get there. Was it a waste of time and money just to do that? Think a little about how much I was looking forward to this.
The subway? Riding such a commoner's vehicle. You're definitely not fit to be in our family. I can't see you as suitable for our lineage. As a family with noble blood, you should behave more appropriately.
Andrew's hard-earned money is important, so I don't want to waste it. I think we should spend money carefully. Saving is an important value.
For nobles, riding in a horse-drawn vehicle is common sense. In modern terms, it's like a taxi. You may not understand, but that's our way of life. Such luxuries are necessary for our lineage.
I can easily walk about 2 stations. It's good for my health and saves money. I'm satisfied with that.
My, what a barbaric mentality. Were your ancestors foot soldiers or something? With that mindset, we won't get along. You won't understand the values of nobility.
I didn't come for the sushi. I came to have a serious discussion with you. I want to have a proper conversation. I wanted to talk seriously about our future.
There's nothing to discuss. Talking with you is pointless. You don't need to be involved in our lives.
In modern America, isn't it time to stop talking about nobility? We are no longer in an era to be fixated on such things. We should aim for an equal society. Can't you respect the wishes of Andrew and me? We should be the ones to decide our lives.
You live in a different world. Our lives and yours are completely separate. You can't understand our values. I still live each day feeling the breeze. Can you understand that elegant lifestyle? I doubt you can.
It must be a very refined breeze. It's wonderful that you can feel such a thing. I envy that kind of life.
Just now, it was decided in a family meeting.
What was decided? Did something important get decided? Please tell me.
Your divorce from Andrew. You are no longer allowed to stay together. You are not suitable for our lineage.
What? Your husband wasn't there, but did he approve this? Did you decide such an important thing on your own?
He rarely opposes what I say, so it's not an issue. My decision is final. My word is absolute.
What about Andrew? What's his opinion?
I've trained him to listen to whatever I say, so there's no need to worry. He follows my instructions.
Andrew is on a business trip right now, so I'll discuss it with him when he returns. Please wait until then. I want to resolve this through proper discussion.
There's no need for that. I just sent him a line message saying, "Get divorced," and he replied with a "got it" stamp. That's all there is to it.
What? You're joking, right? If that's true, I'm shocked. I can't believe something so important was decided so easily.
It was fast. It shows he's also thinking about the future of this family. That's his responsibility. He's putting the family's needs first.
I see.
No need for farewells. Just pack your things and go back to your parents' house. Don't waste time. We don't have time to waste.
At least let me greet my father-in-law. I want to show my final respect. I think it's proper manners.
No need for that. We don't have time to meet lowly people repeatedly. We hate wasting time. Our lives are busy.
Okay. After this, whatever happens, it's not going to be my business.
What?
Nothing. Thank you for everything.
Oh, I must have the sushi. Goodbye. I'll forget about you. Hey, why? Why did it come to this?
Huh?
It's obviously your fault, isn't it?
What's happened?
My husband is furious.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cynthia, you must have done something to upset him.
Well, just now, the old man with white hair who was sitting next to us at the sushi restaurant said, "People who bully their daughter-in-law in this day and age must be quite idle." So it turned into a huge argument.
In such a high-end place?
When I told him, "Don't interfere in other people's problems," he said, "Well then, I won't pay for it." He said something incomprehensible.
Okay.
When I said, "I never expected you to pay," he laughed defiantly and said, "Enjoy your last supper," and left.
Who was he?
Apparently, he's the chairman of a group company my husband is involved with.
Was your husband a hired president?
Actually, yes.
What? But how did he know about you? Have you met him before?
I think he recognized me because relatives were loudly talking about my husband and the company.
I see.
What should we do? I said some awful things that I can't even write here.
I'm scared to even imagine what you might have said.
My husband is making a fuss about the divorce. I have to find a way to persuade him. I can't endure a divorce at this age. I don't have the mental strength for that.
That's a marital issue. It's not really something I should interfere with. You should resolve your family issues on your own.
We're a family. You should at least offer some advice. You're part of this family too, so you have a duty to help. You can't just abandon us.
You tried to kick me out, but now you only think of me as family when it's convenient? Isn't that incredibly selfish? I don't understand.
Stop being stingy and think of something. You fool. There must be something you can do for me. Be of some help.
Is it appropriate for someone of your noble status to use such language? Shouldn't you be using more refined words? Consider your position.
Shut up! This isn't the time for that. Don't you understand how serious the situation is?
You are just a commoner, so it's to be expected that you lack refinement. We're different from you. I don't expect refinement from you.
What? What are you saying? I'm not someone who can be called a commoner. I have noble blood in my veins.
Your ancestors were nothing but commoners. That's the fact. History proves it.
What do you know about my family? What could you possibly know about my family history? You don't even know my family's history.
Do you know about family tree services? They can trace the past for you. It's easy to do these days.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not interested in such things. It has nothing to do with me.
They can trace and create family trees. You can find out any history. You can know the truth.
So what? I don't care about that. What I believe is all that matters.
Andrew has been told since childhood about nobility and royalty, and he's always had doubts about it. He's questioned whether it's truly the case.
What doubts could there be? It's a fact. To question it is foolish.
There's no evidence, you see. It's unreasonable to believe something without evidence. Without evidence, it's just a legend.
It's from so long ago. There's no way evidence would remain. But it's still the truth.
Apparently, with family trees, you can trace back to a certain extent. But no matter how you trace it, your family has no connection to nobility. That's the truth.
That's a lie. There's no way that's true. I can't believe that.
According to what Andrew heard from several of your relatives, your father was famously known as a great braggart. That's the truth.
No way. I've never heard of such a thing. I can't believe that.
Perhaps you were brainwashed with lies from childhood and came to believe them. But that's the truth. You were deceived.
No way. I can't believe it. That I'm not a descendant of nobility. I've always thought I was noble.
I knew about it, but I couldn't say anything to you, who always talked about nobility. I thought it would hurt your pride, so I didn't say anything.
It's unbelievable. I'm in shock. I've believed it all this time. What should I do now?
At least, it's true that you're distantly related to royalty on your husband's side. That might be the only comfort. You'll have to live believing that. Although, it's so distant that it's almost invisible. There doesn't seem to be much of a concrete connection, though. Still, it's something to be proud of, at least a little.
I see. I can't believe something like this really happened. My pride is so deeply hurt.
It seems like the mud like you got mixed in. But is that all right? I didn't think your existence would become a problem.
How could you say such a thing? I can't believe you would say that. How can you say something like that so easily?
You're the one who said those words to me. Have you forgotten? I'm just returning what you started.
I understand, but even so, it's painful to be told such things.
Whether or not I'm noble doesn't matter. In modern times, it's of no use. Please face reality.
All right. I don't need a divorce, but please do something about my husband and me. Think of a way to help us.
Why should I? It's not my concern.
If you told that old man with white hair that it wasn't bullying, wouldn't that solve anything? I need your help.
The problem isn't that. It's the insults from you, right? Your words and actions are the root cause of everything. I don't think it would make a difference if I left now. It's too late.
I was told it was the first time he'd met someone so outdated and rude. I was severely insulted.
I don't think the chairman is wrong. There is some truth in what he said.
The president's term is every 2 years, and if nothing changes, it gets renewed. But I was told not to expect a renewal this year. Is it my fault?
It's your fault. All of your actions are the cause of everything.
If we get divorced at this age, how will I live? Ah, I've got a good idea.
No, don't continue. I know what you're going to say. I can already read your mind.
Let's live together. I'm sure we can make it work.
See, I knew you would say that.
Although he's just a distant relative, Andrew is my actual son. He will help me, right? He's my son.
I'm afraid to tell you this, but Andrew wants to avoid further contact with you, and he's tired of dealing with you.
What? I haven't heard anything like that.
Seeing how things have been with me, he apologized for making you deal with such a person. He wants to reconsider his relationship with you.
So you're saying it's my fault? What do you want me to do?
When I said I wanted to cut off ties, Andrew agreed.
Wait, don't separate Andrew and me. He's my precious son.
Andrew chose me over you. He decided to prioritize me.
I gave birth to him. He's my son.
Children don't stay in the nest forever. It's time for him to become independent.
Let me see Andrew, please.
He said he'd attend family events like weddings and funerals, but otherwise, he has no intention of meeting you.
That means my funeral will be the next time. I don't want that. How can I see him from inside a coffin? It's too late after I'm dead.
Why not watch over him from the afterlife? That might be the best option.
You look so mild, but you're such a cruel wife. How can you say such horrible things?
Given what you've done to me, this is only natural. And considering what's to come, I can't continue to be involved with you.
Don't say that. Please, give me another chance. I'm truly sorry.
Your apology means nothing now. We have nothing to do with each other anymore.
Please, don't say that. Please, help me.
I'll help if there's value in it, but right now, I don't see any. Live proudly as a noble from now on. Well then, goodbye. Afterward, Cynthia's arrogant attitude finally pushed my father-in-law to his breaking point. The incident at the sushi restaurant became the final straw, and my father-in-law made the decision to divorce Cynthia. He said he could no longer endure it. He immediately consulted a lawyer and began the divorce proceedings. Cynthia was stunned and desperately clung to my father-in-law, but his resolve was unshakable. After the divorce was finalized, Cynthia was expelled from the luxurious home and had to live on a meager alimony and pension. She could no longer afford the lavish lifestyle she once enjoyed. Post-divorce, my father-in-law regained his health and began enjoying time with friends. He cheerfully says, "I've gained my freedom." As for Cynthia, she lives a lonely life in a small apartment. She is disliked by the neighbors and spends her days in solitude. Meanwhile, Andrew and I have deepened our bond and are living happily, supporting each other. Life without Cynthia is peaceful and serene. I want to live steadily to ensure this tranquility doesn't escape us.
Judy, what are you doing? Huh? I'm off work today, so I'm enjoying lunch. What? We're all waiting for you. What are you talking about? Is there something going on today? Huh? What are you talking about? We're having lunch with the family today. I told you about it. What? Everyone is starting to get worried. Wait a minute. You informed me about it, but you said it's next week. There's no way that's true. Then why is everyone gathered here? Oh, I didn't know. Damn it. I forgot you're just a high school graduate. It was dumb of me to expect you to understand like your brother, who has a college degree. Please don't be disrespectful. I didn't mishear. You definitely said it's next week. So what then? Are you accusing me of lying? I'm not saying that, but maybe you just misspoke? Why would I mess up something that's so important? I'm getting married to your brother, so everyone in the family is here. That's just wild. Clearly, it was a mistake to rely on someone like you with a low level of education for verbal communication. Must be some memory issues, huh? Not being able to remember even important dates? How disgraceful. Linda, why are you being so mean to me? I never lied to you. And I'm sure that you told me it was next week. You may be lacking in education, but your stubbornness sure can't be beat. Matt said the same thing. What? That when it comes to stubbornness, nobody can outdo you. Looks like even your family makes fun of your lack of education, huh? That's a lie. How come? He told me himself. My brother admires my independence from others' opinions. I doubt he'd ever call me uneducated. And it's not that I didn't study. I chose not to go to college. I may not have a college degree, but I'm committed to learning and self-improvement. Matt is kind. He's just being nice to you because you're his only sister. You don't even remember our plans for today. You're so rude. Why are you treating me like this? It feels like you've constantly targeted me. From giving me childish snacks, kid socks, even books for kids. I never brought it up to my brother, but now I'm wondering about your intentions. Oh, come on. Be appreciative. Those were my gifts to you, carefully chosen. They suit you perfectly, regardless of education level. Unbelievable. Did you intentionally give me the wrong date today? Well, no worries. I'll tell everyone what happened. Huh? I'll tell them that you were feeling sick since last night. Sick? But I'm all fine. I can't believe you got the day wrong. That was a surprise. That's not true. You intentionally gave me the wrong dates. Oh, well, it seems like uneducated folks tend to point fingers when things don't go their way. I get where you're coming from, though. What are you trying to say? Too bad you're missing out. Everyone's having a blast without you. Don't worry, I'll cover for you. Enjoy yourself elsewhere. Do you not accept me to be your sister-in-law? No one said that. My family has a thing for academic achievements. Most of our relatives are Ivy League grads. Having someone who didn't even pursue higher education like the rest of us is a bit embarrassing, don't you think? I may have only graduated high school,
But I've been working hard and undergoing rigorous training. I have nothing to be ashamed of, compared to you or your relatives. Is that so? It's really important to have self-confidence, isn't it? Judy, the wedding invitations are ready. I'll send it to your apartment. Thank you. Please double-check the dates. I made the letter big and bold so you can't misread them. I want to avoid any arguments about who said what. Yeah. So this time, I made sure to put it in writing. Now, even someone with a poor memory like you can rest assured, right? Thank you for going out of your way for me. I'll be sure to be mindful and avoid any rudeness at the wedding. I made some adjustments to the invitation for you, who tends to misread things. Please make sure to arrive on time on the day of the wedding. I'm sure Matt is also looking forward to it. You're welcome, by the way. Really? Yeah. He was disappointed you didn't come for the family gathering. Poor thing. He loves you since you're his only sister. I'm glad you see it that way. He's been protective of me since we were little. He'd always hold my hand wherever we went. Ew! Please don't hold hands with him. It's weird. Obviously, we stopped doing that. But ever since middle school, he's been the only person I've relied on. That hasn't changed. That's why I want to be there for him on his special day. Matt, of course. And all the relatives are looking forward to see you. So please don't be late. And also, yes? Please dress nice. Don't come dressed like an idiot. Excuse me? Let me remind you something. Our family has a strong tradition of academic excellence, with many relatives who have achieved success in high-ranking positions. It's important that we dress appropriately to uphold our family's reputation and avoid any potential embarrassment among our relatives. Of course, I won't do anything to embarrass you. By all means, please do so. I'm looking forward to it. Judy, I hope you're doing good. Just a friendly reminder not to be late for the wedding. I understand that you may have a different educational background and social status, but I want to ensure you're dressed appropriately for the occasion. Wait a minute. Is the wedding today? Yes, it is. Are you okay? But the invitation clearly stated next week's date, in bold letters too. What? Did you misread it again? Oh my God. I didn't misread it. It's dated for next week. You're still half asleep, huh? I went out of my way to make sure you wouldn't misread the date by using bold letters. I wanted to prevent misunderstandings. And yet, you still managed to mix up the date. It seems like you can't even read simple words, huh? You uneducated loser. So, just so we're clear, I can read just fine, you know? And yes, the date for next week is clearly written, no doubt about it. Due to your lack of education or perhaps a misunderstanding, it seems all the effort I put in for you has gone to waste. You're even more incompetent than I thought. What the heck? Even with the family gathering included, I don't think the mistake was on my end. Considering my job, I'm pretty used to reading, you know? Your job? Like what? Reviewing children's books? Huh? You did everything on purpose, didn't you? You are so rude. You're such an idiot. You have no business attending my wedding. That's what you wanted, huh? What do you mean? You purposely gave me the wrong date because you didn't want me at your wedding.
You're being quite harsh on your sister-in-law, aren't you? Is there any evidence to support that? Blaming me for your reading difficulties isn't fair. Stop trying to make things up just because you're embarrassed.
Making things up?
Yeah. Misreading the date on the invitation would definitely be embarrassing, huh?
You didn't really want me to attend the wedding, did you? And to be honest, you didn't want me to be there with the family at the recent gathering, right?
That's not true. You're Matt's precious sister. If you're really going to insist that I did it intentionally, show some evidence to back up your claim.
Evidence?
Can you please stop making unfounded assumptions, huh? It's disappointing, but it doesn't seem like you'll make it to today's wedding on time. But having someone with your level of education there would only be embarrassing. It's probably better for both relatives and friends to enjoy themselves without any awkwardness, don't you think? This way, I can avoid any embarrassment too.
Linda, so this was your plan from the start?
I told you I didn't do anything. I did make the dates on the invitation clear for you. And look, the guests are already starting to arrive. So it seems like your mistake, doesn't it?
I see, if you say so.
What?
The date on the invitation is wrong.
What are you talking about? Of course it's not.
If you're saying you didn't make a mistake, then fine. If you're suggesting that I misread the date on the invitation, then that's okay too. But none of my brother's guests are coming. Literally, no one from my brother's side is going to be there.
Come on, that can't be true. Making up lies just because you're upset? It's pretty childish, isn't it?
If that's what you think, then go ahead and keep thinking that way.
Judy, what on earth is going on? None of the guests from your brother's side have arrived.
Oh, I know.
And where is your brother? Why is this happening? You must have done something to him. Tell me, what is going on?
I mean, everyone thinks the wedding is next week. The date on the invitation you sent us is for next week. So naturally, nobody would think it's today.
That can't be true. Your invitation is the only one that has the wrong date.
I knew it.
Whatever.
I can't believe you would do such thing.
Huh? Why were there fake invitations sent to people other than you?
So, are you saying that you messed up? Despite acting all high and mighty, it turns out she's got plenty of flaws too.
What do you mean?
You thought of sending me a fake invitation, but you ended up sending it to everyone too. You sent fake dated ones to everyone and accidentally sent me the one with the right date.
What? How is that possible? I would never make such a mistake. I made sure.
You're the one who sent the invitations out, correct? You wanted to harass me, so you probably didn't want anybody to know about that. That's why you did everything by yourself, right?
Oh no, that's not true.
But everyone actually received invitations, so it seems like that's not the case, right? You put together such a wonderful wedding, but it's quite disappointing to have 0 guests from the groom's side.
I feel sorry for you. Wait a minute. If your invitation was the only one with today's date, then why aren't you here? Something doesn't add up.
Well, honestly, I can't really trust you anymore. I decided not to fall for the same trick again, so I checked with my cousin, and she confirmed it's next week, so naturally I assumed the same. I figured you purposely gave me the wrong date. I mean, it seemed to make sense, given everything that's happened so far, right?
What?
I don't think I'll be able to make it today. I'll just relax at home. You're my sister-in-law and you're not coming to my wedding? Nope. I'm sorry to assume you were lying about the date. My bad. But it's whatever. No, it's your brother's wedding. You should be here. Oh, you didn't know? What? Matt is with me right now. Huh? Our whole family is here with me.
Linda, I've heard all about what you did to my sister. I found it suspicious when she didn't show up for the family gathering. And now I learned that you manipulated her into missing it. Unbelievable.
No, I didn't. Listen to me.
Listen to what?
Isn't everyone in our family a graduate of prestigious universities? Even you graduated from a top university, right? And yet, Judy is the only one with just a high school diploma, considered undereducated. It's embarrassing to introduce her as part of the family.
I know she's just a high school graduate, but because she wanted to be a writer.
A writer?
She became an apprentice to a renowned novelist and was eager to undergo training with them. She opted not to attend college for that reason. Rather than pursuing college, Judy believed it would be more beneficial to undergo intensive training in the fundamentals of writing under her mentor. Her mentor was really strict. She wasn't even allowed to take time off.
What?
One of her novels went viral on social media one day. And now, everyone is reading her book, making her widely recognized. She's earning way more than you do now.
You're kidding, right? I didn't know Judy was a famous author. Nobody mentioned that to me.
Judy isn't the type to boast about her education or status. She's humble and always considers others. She's unlike you, who judges people based on their education or profession.
No way.
Forget about our marriage. I thought you were a woman who cherished my parents and my sister, which is why I decided to marry you. Turns out, I was completely wrong about you.
Wait a minute. I want to marry Matt. What about our wedding? My guests are already here.
Oh, that's perfect.
Huh?
I want you to confess everything you've done to my sister all this time and inform your guests that the wedding is canceled. I don't want to do anything with someone like you.
Matt, wait! I want to marry you. Linda, it is what it is. If you don't feel like informing your guests about the wedding cancellation, maybe you can give them a call individually. Honestly, it's your problem, so do whatever you want. No way! Judy? Hi, Linda. What now? I can't tell the guests. I can't tell them that it's my fault that it was canceled. I see. So, could you please come here right now? Huh? Why me? I need you to support me and convey the message to everyone. Let them know that you're willing to forgive me and that you'll talk to Matt about it. Explain that the wedding will be postponed, but assure them that we'll plan another one and we hope they'll still be able to attend. Can you deliver a speech like that? Wait a minute. Are you being serious? Yes. You often come up with such foolish ideas, don't you? First of all, my brother is furious. He's made it clear he never wants to see you again. Even if I were to try to convince him, it wouldn't make a difference. He's incredibly stubborn, so once he sets his mind to something, that's it. That's why I'm asking you. If you could convince him, he might gradually come around, right? You could start by convincing Matt first. Or you could inform the guests first. It's up to you. Can you just start doing something now? You're an idiot, aren't you? Huh? You're completely crazy, aren't you? Why? I've been mocked and belittled by you countless times, you know? Excluded from family gatherings just because I lack higher education, and not even invited to the wedding. After everything you put me through, why should I be the one to start taking action for your sake? Enough is enough. Because you're the only one I can ask to do this. Who else could I ask? No one else would be foolish enough to do something like that for you. Give up on my brother as well. No, I love Matt. I really want to be with him. Well, my brother doesn't even want to see you, and my parents and I are both furious. I don't care how much trouble you're in. Don't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please? I refuse with all my might. I don't want anything to do with you from now on. Of course, please don't get involved with my brother any further. Don't be so cold. After all, we were on friendly terms, weren't we? Let's become true sisters-in-law this time. How selfish you are. Please, Judy. I can't continue talking to you with this nonsense. Goodbye. Oh no, Judy! Please, help me! After that, my brother gave the wedding guests shopping vouchers from his affiliated company. While it did involve some costs, it appears to be a small price to pay, considering it as a parting gift for Linda. As for Linda, her parents gave her a hard time. Of course, she asked them to call off the marriage. I believe my brother was saved by the fact that her parents are reasonable people. And as for the expenses incurred for the canceled wedding, Linda was the one who needs to pay it off. She is now working day and night to pay it back in installments. Linda, who always flaunted her high education and found fault with everything without putting in much effort, seems to be worn out both mentally and physically. She deserves it. My brother went through a rough patch, but now he's back in the game, searching for his real soulmate. Seeing him smile again brings me joy.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!